Yuk. When she loved me. Teng 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 teng. When somebody loved me, everything was beautiful. Aduh, sulit-sulit banget main League of Legends. Oh, apa aku ngantuk ini. Become a legend. Steven mau tak buka no. Tapi yang dhuwur. Oh. Tuh main di dhuwur. Semenjak kapan nih lo iki? Lo tiga opo iki soalnya.
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something. Beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest. But regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising.
Hai papi. Alah buka sering ngopo bu sering. Punya matanya apa punya juru masaknya manjat kali ya punya manjat kali ya punya.
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have... Big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, but the two that closed them down merit the praise of a job well done.
McAllister.
Gomez.
Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that is rather wayward. He just whacks it away. And now they can spring out of defence. He might be in here. Oh, it's come loose. That is good strength. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Szoboszlai. Away from immediate danger. No goals as yet. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And here's the chance to counter. He can run onto that. Now then, the ball's come loose. Gravenberg. And it's Gomez. To McAllister. He is just caressing the ball. Gravenberg! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Forwards and with intent. And back to the keeper they go. And he's managed to get rid. And the whistle goes for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. But it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if they're just back... Decent hit! It's there!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
He's in plenty of space here. He's had it nicked away. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gravenberg. Interesting ball. He's found a way through. Room for a shot. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That's an excellent interception.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Spot on, Peter.
The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Chukwuemeka. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Cross goes in there. That's not going far. Gallagher.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And that will be the final act. So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Elliott. Played back in. Chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Gakpo, just the goalkeeper to beat. They've got it again. Spread out to the left. Gomez. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Stevens. And he's had a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Konate. To McAllister. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Over to the left, back into the middle. And that's been levered clear. Played in by Robertson.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Gomez. Moved forward and quickly so. Approaching the half-hour mark. He's tried one! More pressure on the opposition goal.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And that's put paid to a promising move. He's left his man. Oh, that's a nice ball. Here comes the cross. That's the throw. That's been drilled forward. Hauga. Will play through for the wide man. He's in space and looking for options. That's a corner kick. Robertson gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good spot, he's seen the run. Great hit! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! That was a given, it always was.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Shot could be on. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And we've reached half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And we are already promptly back underway. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Time for a change in personnel. Stevens. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Knocks it away. Played out to the right. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Well, now here's a good... Oh, great header! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
Alario instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution, though.
And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold. Now the counter. Stood up well to him there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Alario. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Played down the flank. Well read, and the danger is averted. has been cut short. Gently done. Diaz. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeat.
He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
Alario is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pinches it off him. It's run loose here. Gomez. Threads one in. Can he latch on to this? Gakpo. He's gone for goal! He's got away with one there. Gets rid without sophistication. Stevens leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. The final 5 minutes. Some resolute defending there. Endo. Unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Konate shifted upfield. Stevens. Jones looking to penetrate opposition lines. Gakpo! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running.
And that will be the final act. Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is so terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on... He's gone for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Spence. Now Somerville. Good work on the right flank here. He's left his man. Robertson does really well to win the ball there. Stevens. Jones. Is there any support? He might not need it. Gravenberg. There's the hit! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he's heaved it away. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. Laid back in. He's tried one! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Here's the delivery. Great chance! Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Shifted upfield. And the ball's a good one here. And Padu has got himself a free kick. Stevens. Szoboszlai. He's a sharp hit of ball here. And the shot! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Have their second corner now. They've played it short. He's having a go! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
For safety. Oh, can he get onto this? And that's been levered clear. Ampadu attempts a clearance. Now it's Darwin. Wants to play it back. He's had a shot! Corner number 3 coming up. Up to meet it! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Space. Ampadu moved on forwards. A goal now would certainly liven things up. Move forward and quickly so. Stevens. A real chance to break. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's surely a foul. Free kick. And he can't get it over the wall. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Darwin. Gets away from his opponents. Good spot, he's seen the run. Goalkeeper's ball. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, 0-0 is a little surprising, and while initially they must have felt that they'd score from the many chances we saw, they might now be thinking that this could go against them.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're already into the second period.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't...
Tries a shot! It's a goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Deadlock broken, it's one. No question, that's a foul. Struck. Ball swung in.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Well, there's the clearance. The defending has become, all of a sudden, very personal, up close, adhesive.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Away from immediate danger. Keeper's got good distance on that. Szoboszlai. That's tidy. Turns and goes, and the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Spence. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Alexander-Arnold. 75 minutes played. So the team separated just by the one goal which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Spread out to the left.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Towards the flank. He's had it taken off him.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Over to the left.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Nunez! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Nunez just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Lovely bit of skill. And that's that.
와브. 봐. 너도 들어.
Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence. It looks as though we're going to have a great turnout, such has been the level of enthusiasm generated once the fixture was announced. There is still movement in the crowd, plenty of people yet to take their seats. The roads outside very, very busy, particularly around this time of day. The Emirates Stadium in all its glorious modernity, this symbol of new Arsenal, the Arsenal of the 21st century. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Arsenal have the league's best defensive record. And he's found a way past. Bellingham. And it's played forward, and it's Grealish. Looking for the runner.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Plays it in low. Shapes to shoot! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Ødegaard goes short. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Arsenal boast this incredible record, one draw, and they've won the rest. Arsenal playing here with a nice expansive style.
Yeah, with their fullbacks making up the numbers in attack too, just need to make sure the back line doesn't become too stretched.
Saka! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham. Out to the right. Now it's David. Saka has been on just about every back page leading up to this transfer window. I wonder if there's anything in the rumours, Jim.
I suspect there is. You can understand the speculation, but as to exactly where he might end up, that's the tricky part. The great thing about this is because of the form he's in, he can pick whatever club he wants.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first. Gabriel Jesus! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Gabriel Jesus deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, that's well seen too. Sends it forward. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Oh, the ball's come loose here. It's Gabriel Jesus! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Florentino Luis. And it's Iniesta. Alvarez. Zinchenko did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Grealish. Pinches it off him. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. So much time and space here. Chooses to go back. It's run loose here. Goes down, but nothing given. That's been cut out. Well played. Rice with the foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. Iniesta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Saliba. Zinchenko. Grealish is onto it in a flash.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Saka! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Szoboszlai. Florentino Luis. Ailing for Iniesta. Saka absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
David. Alvarez. And here's a chance. Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're off again. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Oh, it's played into the area. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Tomiyasu. Proves too strong. David. Szoboszlai. Has a look and has a go. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Szoboszlai. Belts one. And for a moment, time stood still. Szoboszlai. And he'll shoot here. He's got away with one there.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Zinchenko. Forwards and with intent. Now it's Saka. And it's Grealish. Now Odegaard. Spread out to the left, gets into some space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Out to the left it goes. Szoboszlai, he's going for goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. He's a sharp little ball here. Alisson has that under control.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, good take in a good area. Rafael Leao! Now, who's going to be first to this? A collective sigh of relief from the defence. We have got changes here, from both sides, in fact. No, he's managed to misplace that. Picked out brilliantly. Bellingham. Speculative strike. Gave it a go, but off target.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Saliba, move forward and quickly so. Elliott. Now there's a fine ball. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Well timed, excellent interception. Has a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
No question, that's a foul. Oh, that's a key interception. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. White. They'll have one final crack at it. And that's a good memory!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Calmly anticipates. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Arsenal are just a few moments away now from achieving what will be quite a feat. 10 games, 900 plus minutes without conceding a goal.
That's quite incredible. And do you remember after 5 clean sheets we spoke about how well they were doing? So to be on the verge of double that is actually quite magnificent.
And here's Canabry. No, that's been intercepted. Greenish with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Canabry! He's missed, but not by that far.
Greenish certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Elliott knocks it out wide.
Iniesta really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Played out towards the right wing. He's got away. Oh, there's the hit! Added time is up, There goes the whistle.
Apa? Mau? Besok. Sini pengen nemu aku ngomong.
Tak iso. Harapan. Tentang
Bagi pindu.
kan sampai dua gak kena matiin ya.
Dua apa? Itu sing dibungkus.
Dia orang sudah dipangan sampai dua.
Rezeki ya, pangan gimana?
Yo, kayak mas apa lo?
Oh, sana mau stok apa ya?
Yo, gue mulai.
Alhamdulillah, hebat ya.
Kayak nak matiin. Masa aku loh, pangan awan. Kan sarapan, saya itu pangan awan. Jadi nek mangan suruh jauh ben mangan dua kali. Tidak mangan itu.
Hah? Apa?
Siapa? Apa ya tinggi itu?
Apa?
Serah.
Ora. Tuwalin nek pedone didokok godhong apa iku? Terus dibakar nang kono. Terus doyan. Nek di bakar sak seneng.
Buah hati anu buah hati.
Hah?
Buah hati.
Sing enak iki ngarep aku.
Enak itu malah. Aku ora pedes.
Nah, ora kudu becus.
Ayo enak enak. Apa mau langsung beli ya, Pak? Ya alasannya.
Nek iki rak pakai bumbu. Jerak enak. aku ngentenimu. Mungkin kan ngeter mau ke marah.
Kan nggak terkenal. Oh ya. Ngelarang apa? Ngelarang apa Kak aneh?
Ngelek bayi.
Ini.
Dulure. Datang-tang ngomong kapan barisan ya aku. Tak anu WA sampai jam 8 terus sampai situ terus aku semangat bayi bang kira ke tengah hari. Dia ngabari tahu kan aku seleb.
Itu cewek tuh.
Hmm. Apa?
Mama sini tanggalan.
Wis dinggo. Yang ucir serasa suka. Tak main gue bisa nih. Kalau kita tidak apa. Ceking apa orang gue. Mas Bobo nanti ano ni? Hah? Montor lu mlebu. Kayak dili ra enggak. Nah, yang mlebu enggak kebenaran. Sak iki lho sik permainan iki lho. Ben pas sejan. Nah, hah?
Hello and welcome all as we wait for the start of a match amongst the most anticipated fixtures over the course of the entire season. A day certainly not... Yeah, he's found him there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Manchester United are the most prolific team in the league this season. Shifted upfield. Played out to the right. Oh, great ball! Manchester United have a free kick. Ericsson! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Ailing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Bruno Fernandes, who's short. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Manchester United are on fine form so far as goals are concerned. They had Otamendi has given away a free kick. Anthony. Oh, super ball. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's a decent hit. Oh, the ball's run. He can dance on that. It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, he was first to react, and I love that part of it. The reaction was great, and he almost profited, you know.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking for options for movement. He's found the... Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Manchester United draw first blood here.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
That's the deception. His positioning was spot on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. But it's Rashford. It's Rashford! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Manchester United have a couple of... Bruno Fernandes! He's done very well to get to that.
Bruno Fernandes simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Oh, great! Oh, shooting chance! He hits the net. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser. But Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
That's surely a foul, free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Florentino Luis. Bellingham. Played out wide. Hangs one in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. No, that's been intercepted. Malacia gets his pass away. We've got a corner here. Up to meet it! Oh, it's come loose. And now they can spring out of defence. Physical. Can he put it away? And they can counter here. David. And that could set him on his way. And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Szoboszlai threads one in, and he's there to get it away. There's a sharp little ball here. Diogo Dalot. Here's Rashford. It's Rashford! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Looking to break out here. And the whistle goes for half-time. Come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised and...
Oh, great header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Rashford. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
It's one!
Goal! And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they must have. Never know when they're beaten. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Looking for the runner. Oh, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Tongan wins the duel this time. A heavy challenge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Di Maria certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Out to the right. Anthony fiddles it through. Out for a throw. Little doubt, that is a foul. Anthony did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Sends it forward. Interesting ball. Now there's a fine ball. And a shot! And he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Has a goal! And the comeback is complete! Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Oh, great chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he's heaved it away. And a play for a throw. Manchester United have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't done it. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Look at this. Rashford! They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And again they hit the front. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Over to the other side. Anthony. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Martinez. Always onto this. Now it's Anthony. Anthony!
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Interesting here, Jim, how the defence seems to have really retreated over the last few moments. It's Martial!
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Bruno Fernandes, who does have an assist to his name. Nice sequence of passes, this. Martial.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Anthony! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Anthony did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Gently done. Moved on forwards.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Rafael Leao. Bellingham. Martial. He could be in here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's through and all alone! Martial! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result.
Varane goes sliding in.